Thank you very much for the question. First of all, on immigration, I mean, I hear from your list that you're very aware that the Conservative government is one that got elected on nice words and on reaching out to the communities, multicultural communities across this country, in particular the South Asian community. The Liberal Party made mistakes and took people for granted and has paid for those mistakes and is demonstrating a level of engagement and responsibility that I think is beginning to earn people's trust back. The Conservative government said a lot of nice things about immigration, but what we've seen over the 9 long years they've been in government is they haven't actually acted in a way that is improved immigration, whether it's in their cuts to family reunification or the difficulty with visas or the lag time in dealing with files or the understaffing chronically in foreign offices around the world. This government is not willing to step up and do what is necessary. Canada, the Liberal Party has always understood this, Canada is strong because of immigration. We were an open, welcoming country that drew people in from all around the world and said, you don't just get to come here and find jobs. You get to come here and be full Canadians. And that is a lesson that other places in the world have struggled with. And no one has succeeded as well as Canada in doing it. And one of the reasons we've been able to do that is because we recognize that Canadian identity is not around a language, an ethnicity, a culture, a look, a religion. Canadian identity is about values, shared values, openness, respect, compassion, a willingness to work hard, a desire to be there for each other, a search for equality, for opportunity, for justice. And any community, any person from any community around the world can come and play by those fundamental shared rules which people around the world recognize as being aspirational values. And we make that work here. And when you have a Conservative government that for a long stretch, every time it talked about immigration, it was cracking down on immigration consultants. It was going after marriage fraudsters. It was quicker on deportation of illegals or criminals. And at one point when, regardless of the things that, yes, there were definite improvements to be made in those things, when the only things the government was talking about in regards to immigration were negative, you started to see, for the first time ever, the Canadian population turning its back and turning away on immigrant communities, and even recently, first or second generation Canadians start to close the doors that opened behind them. We see it most recently in the government's decision to play up terrorism. They don't want to talk about the economy anymore because it's going so poorly for them. They want to stoke fears on security. And they say things like, a woman can't wear a hijab, a headscarf, in a courtroom or in a citizenship ceremony.